Hello, welcome back to our one more brand new video. I hope everyone are doing so well. Today in this brand new video we will explain more in depth about Google Tag Manager. If you are not new in our channel, then you know in our previous video we already explained many things about Google Tag Manager, where we was explained how to connect your Google Tag Manager with your website and the reason of using the Google Tag Manager. Also the benefits you will gain from its features. We also talk about data layer in our previous video, where we provide an explanation of the data flow with the data layer and your website, and working mechanism of the data layer and more. If you don't know about them, then you can watch our previous video. Today in this article we speak with more in-depth knowledge about Google Tag Manager work. This type of question can come to your mind: how it's possible to track everything so easily just after adding this simple GTM code to your website? Yes, that's why today we make this video to explain the process after install the code in our site. Okay, also in this video we'll give you or share knowledge about trigger and variable. We will explain you about all of the trigger, when you should use them, okay, and important variables. So don't lose your time and watch our video. Let's start. So let's start the topic of this video, and the first topic is Google Tag Manager mechanism. Here you can view the code provided by Google Tag Manager. If you add this single code to your website, you will be able to track everything perfectly on your site so easily. Here you can see we already add the code on our site, and we are getting data. I mean events. These all are automatic events created by Google Tag Manager. If you already watch our previous video, then you know that we can get to different types of event. One is automatically created event through Google Tag Manager, and the another one is user created event. But do you know what exactly happened in the background after we added this code to our site? I hope you don't know. The answer is, when we add this code to our header section, Google download one additional code from its server to ensure that everything working smoothly. By the way, if you don't know how to add this code in your website to connect Google Tag Manager with your website, then you can watch our previous videos there, where we was already explained the things how to connect Google Tag Manager with our website. Here you can see this link. Okay, this is the link who responsible, okay, for the work. Through this link, Google server, through this one single link, Google server got one request, and based on the request, Google download some additional code every time in your website backend. Okay, so here you can see the link. Let's go check it on our site how it's actually work. Okay, so enter your site. To check this work, you have to inspect your website. Okay, and now go to the network section. Okay, nothing is here. Search, not search, actually reload your website one more time. Here you can see we got something in the name gtm.js. If we for any reason, if you don't get this status, then in the search box search gtm.js. okay, after the search result you can see this status. okay, click on it, and then you can see the request URL. okay, you can see the request URL. This request URL run automatically by your Google Tag Manager every time. If you want to know the response to this request URL, then you have to click on this response section. Here you can see. Here you can view the complete code executed by Google. Simply scroll it to see the full code. That's mean your added code isn't totally responsible for the tracking from Google Tag Manager. At the beginning, Google Tag Manager first run one request URL. This type of one request URL in your website background every time when someone visit your site. Then according to this request, Google send one response with code. Then this code will help you continue your tracking journey in an amazing way. But if you want to watch the total code in a more comfortable way, then just run the link in your browser. okay, this link, copy this link and run in your browser like the way. This code will open for you in a bigger tab. Thereafter you can comfortably watch the code. If for any reason, this total code doesn't run in your backend, then your tracking will stop working. So I hope right now the total mechanism of Google Tag Manager is now clear to you. I hope now it's clear to you that this simple code isn't totally responsible for your amazing tracking journey. okay, let's go to the next section or next concept of our video, and the second concept for our video is trigger. okay, we have to understand this trigger. In our previous video it was already explained that a trigger is the setting through which we will give GTM instruction on when to carry out its duty. So let's understand every single trigger type to create one great condition for our tag. Click on the new button to create trigger. Here you can see now it's time to select one trigger type. okay, here you can see a lot of different types of trigger. okay, and the first one is page view. We can use all of this trigger to set up instruction based on a page view. okay, instruction based on a page view. Think about when you want to know how many people are coming on your targeted page. That can be important to know how many people are coming to your targeted page through your marketing channel. Then from here you can use one of the method to complete the instruction. okay, if you want to create one condition for your tag based on a targeted page, then you can use the page view as a trigger type. In our future video we will explain more in depth about the using method, all of them, but now just confirm when we should use which type of trigger or when we should use which type of trigger type. okay, now here you can say click. Click one of the greatest and most popular in the tracking field. Through this method, you can complete setup according to the class text, element, link, and more. Okay, to understand the thing, if I take you to our tag assistant, here you can see the interface. Now we can use this click feature. Here you can see click target, click test, click URL. Okay, whenever someone click on a button, this variable will collect data like that. Here you can see you already click on a line. Here you can see the line. Okay, but and then according to this data, okay, we can use the click trigger type. Okay, uh, the click id, click classes is now missing, but for your time anyone can be come. Okay, so click, if you want to use this click trigger type, then definitely don't forget to check them. Great. Now here you can see user engagement. Here you can see some more different new trigger type. Okay, the first one is element visibility. If you believe that our event should fire once any element appear on any page, you can utilize this method. And from submission, if you want to track any from related event, then you can use this trigger. But yes, it's usable just for some forms, because every single form are not able to track with this trigger type, and it's called depth. If you want to track data about how many users are scrolling your targeted page at your targeted amount, then you can use this method to provide the instruction to GTM. That and another one is YouTube video. If you have a YouTube video integrated into your site, and you want to create an event to track how many users start watching your video and some more action, then you can use this method. Here in the other section you can see some more events. Okay, and all are important, but the custom event are really important trigger type than other. And in the time of work in future, you are going to use this event many times than other. So after enable the data layer in your website, you will receive many different types of user created event in the data layer. If I give you the example, here you can see one event in the name text copied. Okay, this one is a user created event. Okay, when you will get this type of event, and if you want to create an instruction for Google Tag Manager to work in this type of event, then you can use the custom event method. Okay, now history change. We work on many different types of website. On some website, if we change the page, they just change the content, they don't load a new page. For this type of website, if you want to create instruction for your tag, then you can use this history change event. This one is also used and famous trigger type. Okay, here you can see one more trigger type, and its name is JavaScript error. If your target is to create a tag for any type of targeted JavaScript error, then you can use this instruction method timer. If you want to know how many people are spending time on your targeted page, then you can use this method. With this trigger type also you can create condition when your tag should fire. I mean, after the amount of spending time on your website by user. Okay, and here you can see the last trigger type. This one is called trigger group. With this method, if you want to create a trigger group, then you can use it. We already explained all of the trigger type. I hope now it's easy for you to understand which trigger is used for which time. Okay, I hope now this thing is clear. So in the time of creating instruction for your tag, then you can choose perfectly your trigger type, okay, that are suitable for your tag. Now let's go to the variable section. Here you can see data, the event, user created event. Okay, so from this type of event we will get many data in the data layer. Here you can see one data in the data layer. Okay, so for many time we will have to send this type of data through our tag to our targeted platform. So to do it, we will use variable section. So the variable we will collect this type of data. So let's go to the variable section. Great. Now we are in our variable section. In our previous video, we was already explained about the variable. That variable is like a board where we store our data. That's mean if GTM needs something that we have saved somewhere in a specific location, that specific location is called variable. With the help of variable, we can collect and send many different types of data on different platform as per our need. But when we will enter in the variable section, we will be able to see two different types of variable. Number one is built-in variable, and number two is user-defined variables. This one is the built-in variable is already created variables through Google Tag Manager, and from the user-defined variable we will be able to create many different types of variable to collect our data according to our needs. Here in the built-in variables, this type of variable will be ready for you every time through Google Tag Manager. You just have to check them first, then you have to select which one is suitable for you. We already talked about the click ID, click text. I hope you remember. Here you can see under this built-in variable, you already select some variable under this click. Okay, if you select them, then GTM will collect click text, click ID, click URL every time whenever you click on any button on your website, or your user click on any button. Then with the data you have, you can complete your work. Okay, now let's go to the user defined variable. Every types of data isn't possible to collect through the built-in variable. Okay, that's why Google Tag Manager give you the user defined variables. From here you can create new variable as you need. Here you can see we already show you that through this user created variable we got this data. So if you want to collect this type of data, then definitely you will have to work under this user defined variable. So from here you can create one new variable as you need. As example, if you want to if you want to collect this data, then as your variable type you have to choose this data layer. variable, and this is the most used variable. So if you want to collect any data dynamically from the website, then you can use the JavaScript variable. Here you can see we have a lot of more variable types. We will explain them one by one in the time of using, because it will be great if we explain other variable in the time of their using. Okay, so remember that every time if you want to collect any data from your data layer, then you have to use this variable, data layer variable. And if you want to collect any data dynamically from the website, then you have to use custom JavaScript. Sorry, it's my mistake, not JavaScript variable, it will be the custom JavaScript. Don't worry, in the future video we will explain more in depth of the using of these variables. Okay, one more variable here you can see, its name is constant. If you were using any value that will be same or common for every tag, then you can use this variable. As example, if you are using or creating connection Google Analytics 4 with your website, then definitely the measurement ID will be same for every single tag. So it will be really it will be really hard every time write down the measurement ID. So you can use this variable. Here in the value section you can place the measurement ID, and every time where you will have to write down the measurement ID, you can select this variable. Okay, great. Now save or discard. We are not saving any or creating any variable at a time, so discard, change. Great, already we explained many different things in this video. I hope you will feel this video really helpful for you if you are beginner in this tracking industry. So if you feel helpful this video, don't forget to share your thoughts with us through the comment box, and yes, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.